I remember when my heated seats worked. That's a good 2 years ago.
In the old days.
Yeah.
When your heated seats worked.
Remember when I said I need to get a new car immediately?
Yes.
Well, I still haven't gotten the new car.
Haven't done that?
And we had to drive out to FH and back on Saturday, I guess.
You still have that same truck?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, he's a madman.
Now my girl brings a blankie into the car to keep warm.
Dude, I went to Mercedes to look because someone I know hooked me up with a guy there. They were honestly, I'm not stumping for them, but they were fucking amazing.
Yeah.
They show. I don't know if I'm going to get one because I'm scared of rear wheel drive, so I may have to get a little bit of a truck.
Yeah.
Just go. Go look at one.
I'm testing my girl. I want to make sure she truly loves me before we get the new car.
Wow.
I want to see what she'll put up with.
The hell are you waiting for?
Get rid of that hunk of shit.
We're going out to FH, and I go, what are you doing? She goes, I'm getting a blanket. You know, because my side of the car is cold.
She should not have to get a blanket in a vehicle like you're in a covered wagon.
I go, well, you drive. You'll be nice and toasty, because that side of the car is nice and toasty.
She don't want to drive. She
How
just wants to be
romantic
warm.
is that? You drive and you'll be, I'll freeze. How about this? Get a nice fucking new one. Let her smell new car smell.
Yes.
Look, I know it sounds pathetic, but now we won't drive the car for another 2 weeks, so now it'll be out of sight, out of mind. I'm not driving this
until
car
the
every
next
day.
time you have to.
And then she'll have to get the blankie again.
Get a new one.
I go, how you doing on the way home? Because it was really cold Saturday because the temperature dropped to like single digits.
Oh, my God.
She goes, I'm warm except for my feet that I can't feel.
How about
this? Was
this?
1 in the morning.
She's had enough of the car situation, too. Let's do this. Let the girl smell nice new car, leather seats. She tolerates farts all over the apartment. Fucking the new blanket being spoiled by fucking gas and lactose intolerance. Fucking your Tiger Woods golf obsession. You let her smell a nice new car.
And my nose picking that Jimmy thinks should lead to therapy.
Hey, look, dude, I'm telling you, I'm not as crazy as you think I am.
I'm working on stuff, but I don't want to be completely fixed. How's that?
But you're not in danger of that.
No one. You're not in.
It's like someone that works
on
out
the brink of fixed.
It's like someone that works out for a week. I don't want to be Mr. Universe. It's like, relax. You're not there.
They're saying that good news for me, Oscar in Indiana. The problem I'm having with the Jeep with the heat.
Yeah,
it was a recall problem with the Jeep, and if I bring it in, they'll fix it.
Get a new vehicle.
How old's your Jeep? There's probably a recall in '88.
I bought it. You ready for this? And this is the God's truth. This is how pathetic I am. My Jeep, I bought just before 9/11.
Wow.
Jesus. Yeah. When we signed the first real deal, I bought that. I wrote a little check.
Was it there on 9/11 too? Because it looks like some of the vehicles you saw.
I wrote a little check, wrote it right on the hood, and said, "Here you go.
Yeah.
Off with you." And that was it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's time to write another check.
I have no problem. I just got to get out to the dealership. It's not. I really want a new car.
Get a Benz, man.
I ain't getting no effing Benz.
Why not?
The Benzo.
Let's say hi to Footer. Footer.
Yo,
hey,
you fucking you have a successful radio show.
Yeah.
I mean, you're fucking, you're an incredible fucking guy. You do your thing. You're fucking married to a 10.
Yeah.
Buy a new fucking car.
I know.
Well,
it's so pissed
already.
That's sort of.
Buy a new fucking car, dude.
I love how it pisses off everybody. It just doesn't make sense.
What are you doing?
It's frustrating. It's frustrating.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. And these assholes. By the way, a lot of people writing from my BlackBerry today. I want to acknowledge that. All the instant feedback, and then they write from Opie's
from
BlackBerry.
Opie's BlackBerry.
Fuck you,
scumbags.
That's funny though. I got a car update for you. A very nice car update. If you've been following the car thing with me.
Oh, what you got a new one finally?
104,000 miles, my friend. Still going strong.
You don't have a car that...
Sure, the heat doesn't work well for the wife, and it's not like we're having a bad winter here in the Northeast.
You did not flip your odometer.
Oh, yeah, 104 I'm up to.
Holy shit.
I know.
You are...
What are you doing?
You're an embarrassment.
So stupid.
Is that like an OCD thing you want to run into?
No, don't throw therapy into this one, too. I just got to go and get a car.
1,000 miles in a car.
I just got to get a car.
Crazy.
When you live in New York, I'll forget now for another 2 weeks because I don't need the car. That's the problem.
Your girl will not forget. Your wife.
I just want to make sure she really loves me for me. I think I'm finally ready to say, yeah, she loves me for me. So Friday, she went to visit one of her girlfriends north of the city. And she's like, why don't you come up here later and come get me? Maybe we'll do a little din-din out of the city. Nice little Friday night. I'm like, perfect. I get to do my nap thing and just mellow out. So I called down for the car, all excited. I'm dressed up, got a little cologne on, ready to meet my wife. A little din-din.
Some high karate.
Little canoe.
Little canoe. And I call down, and the guy goes, bad news.
Your car works.
Bad news.
Yeah.
You got a flat tire.
Oh. Yeah, Lindsay poked it with a knife.
Probably.
She put dynamite in it.
Could you get a new car?
Yeah, like Ace's car in the casino.
And I go, no, that's the tires, they run low on air. I just got to hit a gas station.
Low on air?
Yeah, that's one of the issues. I just got to get to a gas station, fill up my tires. I'll be good. Guy's like, no, flat. As in flat.
The tire's running real low on air.
Yeah, so I go down there, and, man, it is as flat could be.
Yeah.
And I'm so bummed. I'm like, God.
Ruins your whole night.
So I kind of started showing the green, and the guy goes, oh, I'll fix this.
Oh, yeah?
I'm like, really? So I sat there and watched him fix my flat tire so I could go meet my wife.
$3? Well, what will George Washington do to fix that tires, sir?
And this is the beauty of Twitter. I took a picture, sent it out to the file. There it is. Look at the picture of my flat tire for everybody to enjoy.
Yeah, that's flat tire, all right.
And, man, the comments, people just really angry with me. They're like, not only is the tire flat, look at all the rust.
The rust on your rims. That tire is going to dislodge from the rim.
They're like, look at the rust. What are you doing? But then I had to explain to everybody on Twitter, Opie Radio on Twitter, by the way, if you want to join in the fun, because I'd let you in on my little life that's spiraling out of control.
I will say, after sending a picture of a flat tire, you don't want to say join in the fun. Like the party's here, folks. Flat tire photos.
Oh yeah, look at the views, my friend. Almost 5,400 people cared about my flat tire and checked it out.
Flat tire's a party.
And they're yelling and screaming at me, and I'm writing these people back and going, look. You got to follow this logically. If I had a brand new car, I'd now have a brand new car with a flat tire.
Would you? How often did you change the tires on that vehicle?
What?
Is that the same tire you bought the car with?
Of course it is.
If you had a new car, you wouldn't have a flat.
Why?
That's probably because it's an old, baldy tire.
I did roll the tire in the garage, and I couldn't find the nail.
You got to do a tread transplant.
I know all that.
They harvest the tread from the back of the tire, and they plant it on.
No, I mean, I know a thing or two about flat tires.
About a thing or two.
So, but I couldn't find the nail in the tire, so I'm running on not the donut tire because my car has like a full-size tire.
But it's the regular old rim?
Yeah, it's good to go now, I'm thinking. Yeah. For another week or two.
Why don't you get a new vehicle?
Because it's too much fun for the radio.
No, it really isn't.
And I really had, and I had to get to Walmart, so,
Walmart.
My girl wanted to go to Walmart. What can I tell you?
Pick up the old Bruce CD?
It was a fun weekend, changing a flat tire and then go to Walmart. That's what I do.
A white trash weekend. Nice.
Pretty much. Because she likes to buy things in bulk. I'm like, we live in New York. Where are we going to put?
Where are we
going to put all this
Sam's
stuff?
Club?
She loves the Sam's Club.
Yeah.
The whole Philly crew loves Sam's Club.
Sam's Club. That's where Keith and Ange go to get all my stuff. And then I open up a cabinet and there's like an infantry's worth of like a whole army's worth of toilet paper.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
People screaming at me on instant feedback. Brian from Atlanta, 104,000 miles on the original tires.
Yeah. Did you ever have them rotated?
Yeah, probably. I kept up on my service. On the car. I think this is the week finally, though. I really do.
Yeah?
I think so.
Why don't you lease? I'm trying to lease for 2 years.
I'm just buying.
But then you just
no, because then no, I'm not stuck. Because then this car is going elsewhere. I got a couple people lined up. Can't wait to get my old car.
Are you kidding me?
You throw a couple thousand into this thing, it's going to be good for another 100. Yeah, I'm not kidding.
No, it won't.
Not everyone does well in my family. They're excited for my leftover car. Extremely excited. I'm not saying, do you want it? They're calling me going, I know you're buying a new one soon. Give it to me.
You own the vehicle that Oprah Winfrey... I can't remember the reference. God damn it, it was a color purple joke. It was a good one. No. She had to drive the lady home in it.
Oh, no.
I'm trying to lease. I don't know what. I want to get something nice because, again, for me, it's a write-off. Leasing is a better write-off. And I looked at Audis. I'd never...
Audi's nice.
I looked at it, and I went to Manhattan, and I asked the guy to look for the specs and all this. He's like, yeah, I'll email you. And it never gets back to me.
Why would you do it in this day and age?
Never emailed right? Audi of Manhattan, or whatever it is. It's like he never emails me back.
That's stupid.
And it's like, and maybe he's waiting for something, but he doesn't email and go, look, we're still on it. We're looking.
Hey, you get the true code on that? That sounds like that dummy. What?
Nothing.
Unbelievable that in this day and age, with what's going on, especially in the auto industry, that they wouldn't be just drooling
of course,
to call
for
you
a deal.
What dummy!
If you're waiting for something, you email and go, look, hey, look, I know you're waiting, and we're trying to work something cool, but nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
that's
what are you doing?
Oh,
I think this is the week of the new car. Finally.
Cars for Kids turned down Opie's vehicle, by the way. They said, no, this can't help any child.
Pat from Moonachie wants my new car. I mean, my old car.
Wants to live in
it. Somebody in Philly wants my car. I'm sure my brother Elmo would take my car in a second.
Yeah.
He has so much car troubles. Let's say hi to Wes the Trucker.
He wants more?
More car trouble. Wes, what's going on?
Hey, you are by far the worst millionaire ever. You know what? Hey, you know what you need to buy? I picture you driving this.
Yeah.
The supercharged Range Rover. You can write a check for about 95 G's, and you'd look good taking your hot wife down the road in that car, I think.
A Range Rover?
95 G's for the supercharge.
Yeah, those Range Rovers look nice, though.
Those are dope, man. I'm just a trucker. I'll never have one, so buy one for me.
I know we have fun with my car and stuff, but I mean, when you do live in New York, you just park this thing for weeks at a time, so you're kind of like, all right, I'll get to that. Like, it's a lazy thing, but I got to get a new car, and I'm excited to get a new car.
You're sounding like you're storing it like the Porsche that Eddie Murphy stored in, the hell was that? 48 hours. No, you always have a story about how your car is screwing up, which means you're driving enough to need a new vehicle.
Yeah. And then people weren't happy that I was like taking pictures as I'm tooling down the West Side Highway after the vehicle was fixed.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, just taking snapshots.
Was that the vehicle the guy was talking about?
That looks pretty good. That looks pretty sweet.
It's a little too adult for me, though.
Too big for the city. So you live in New York.
Yeah, you got to have you got to have a smaller vehicle. So
I love the monster.
I'm gonna call up some of the
live here.
some of the sponsors and get a car.
Will you drive? you drive on highway, man? It's like. There's two versions of the car I want. One's a 5-inch shorter. Like, I want the shorter one. It's like, in Manhattan, what are you going to do a show somewhere? Am I going to do parking?
No, it's true. Parking's a bitch, everything like that, the big vehicles. Although, I love being able to drive over medians, over curbs, on sidewalks. Because driving through Queens, when I'm not on the expressway yet, I have to go from Manhattan through Queens to the Long Island Expressway. And through a warehouse district, where they are constantly backing tractor trailers up into loading docks that block the entire street for, I'm not kidding you, sometimes 15 minutes. You're sitting there while a tractor trailer is trying to bend his truck into this loading dock because the roads are narrow and he can't quite make it through. So you're sitting there. So now I find an open parking space. The second I see it ahead of me, I find an open parking space right over the curb on the sidewalk, past the shenanigans, and then pop back down the sidewalk. Can't do that in a car. I can do that in my vehicle. No, I've pulled in my mirrors just in time to miss a traffic light control box and a chain link fence line.
They're like Hooper.
I was going, and I had to go fast because the light was changing.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do if the light turns red and you're on the sidewalk. Do you stop or go?
You gotta go.
You gotta go. I never read that in my manual. If you are driving on the sidewalk and the light turns red.
You're like old school Burt Reynolds when you drive.
Oh, it's great. I'm like Hooper.
Smokestacks.
Yeah, that's Hooper, right? Yeah. That's what you said.
Oh.
No, I know.
We're actually listening today.
Yeah,
nice. I like this. I was going to go with the smokestack joke.
Yeah, you got to.
Pretty impressive stunt they did back in the day.
But that electronic thing where you could pull your mirrors in from inside like that, did that save my mirrors?
And I got an idea. You used to buy my computers for me.
I remember those days.
And someone has a great idea because I would love to give them credit, but the feedback is rocking today. What if I gave you a blank check and you just bought me a car?
Oh.
What would you buy me?
Blank check? I'd buy a house out of Long Island.
He'd buy you a used Escalade for $300,000 from Anthony Cumia.
I'd buy you a final alimony payment. That's a horrid idea because you, like you said, live in the city. Yep. I'm out in suburbia, so I don't know what you know. You have a certain criteria in vehicle.
No, I got my eye on a couple of different ones.
Yeah, the old Model T.
No, I'll have a really nice brand new car, and then we'll laugh at these discussions we had on the show.
That's Opie's car when he shuts him off.
And then we tooled out on Saturday to see my brother and his kids and a little dinner on Saturday night. And I had to remind my my wife, don't forget your blanket.
Don't forget the blankie. It's going to be a little chilly.
It's a little cold this weekend. Oh, she hates me for this. Mongo, what do you got?
Let me understand this. We're following you on Twitter so we can see what the life of a millionaire is like. You have flat tires, bad heat in your car, and you're going to Walmart. What the hell are you doing?
Look, Walmart wasn't my thing.
Car.
Walmart's pretty impressive, though.
Oh, God. Those were awful.
Le Car, yeah.
Le Car. Pick up a Le Car. The Hugo.
I didn't have to show people my flat tire. I could have shut my mouth. You wouldn't even know that I drive a crappy car. Right?
A piece of crap.